Hello, good evening, Gilbert. How are you? Is everything okay?
Uh, Tired. Yeah, okay.
All right, let's take advantage. This is the last conversation, right? Es la última conversación del curso. Let's take advantage of this one. La aprovecharemos, Gilbert. We're going to practice as always. Ya, vamos a practicar como siempre. Comparto mi pantalla y empezamos con la práctica. Let me do it, please. All right, so you know that we are learning, Gilbert, about the present perfect. All right, present perfect is I have gone, right? Yo he ido. You have eaten. Tú has comido. She has given. Ella da. Right? So that's the present perfect. We have something here to practice from the very simple to the more complex exercises. So this is the first one, Gilbert. Here you have subjects, right? And you have complements, it, a lot, we, tennis, I, my keys, etc., etc. Even questions, right? Who, recently. So I'm going to show you the options, and according to the picture and to the subjects, and of course the objects, let me know what is the best option for you, Gilbert. Let's begin with this one. You have these options. Which one is the best one?
Um, have lost.
You say this one. Remember, this is the one, number one.
Uh,
If we say
have
lost, tell me, what could it be? We can work like this. Podemos analizar de esta manera. Mira, podemos primero por la imagen y luego por el sujeto. Si es it, sabemos que podemos descartar todos estos de aquí abajo. ¿Por qué?
sí.
Porque es have, right? Tendría que ser uno solamente con has. El segundo, tenemos esta, tal vez no se nota muy bien, es como lluvia al parecer, right? Como una cuestión de lluvia. Let me try to do it. There you go. All right. So, because of that, ¿no? Por eso, por it y por el contexto de la imagen, vamos a tener
That's
has
right.
rained. Exacto, right? No podría ser he ido mucho, no podría ser. Has had, ha tenido mucho, pero ¿qué? Él ha conocido, pero tiene un sujeto acá. Ya tenemos sujeto, entonces tampoco podría ser, right? And this one, leer, podría ser, pero por la imagen descartamos esa opción, right? So, it has rained a lot. Ha llovido mucho. This one over here, Keith, with we and tennis.
Haven't played.
Okay, there you go. Haven't played. What about this one?
It has had.
With I, it's going to be
Has
have, right? Have. I, we, you, they have. He, she, it. Only third person has, right? With I, we, you, they have. So what would it be? It means that you need to choose one of these.
lost. Have lost.
There you go. Exactly. I have lost my keys, right? Yo he perdido. So with I always have. Good. Now, be careful here because these are questions, right? Who? What do you choose here?
Uh, she has already gone.
Okay. This one you say, right? Has
Yes.
already gone. Let's analyze. Analicemos. It says, who has already gone recently? It could be. Why? ¿Por qué podría ser? Por el who, ¿no? Porque no tenemos sujeto y who nos permite eso. Así que podríamos estar bien. Vamos a darle un vistazo al revisar al final. We're doing good so far. This one is another question, Gilbert. Why?
Why haven't you heard? No. See,
Okay.
haven't you called?
Which one? Sorry.
Haven't you called it?
Okay. Good. It seems to work. Why? WH, have or haven't, subject. It's inverted, right? So good. It seems good. All right, we're going to check. It seems good. This one, Gilbert, says Paul, and then an accident.
I don't know.
Because of the verb and the picture, right? Por el verbo y
Has,
por la imagen. Yeah, tell me.
has had.
Very good. Had means tenía, right? So I think it works very good, right? Paul, third person, has. Paul has had an accident. All right.
In Spanish,
Well,
had.
had means tenido, and this means Paul ha tenido,
Okay.
right? Paul ha tenido un accidente. What about this one? My sister.
Uh, my sister has uh,
Mhm.
has he meet.
It could be possible. No sería posible porque eso sería para una pregunta,
Um,
¿no? Y ya tenemos un sujeto. So what would it
has
be? Perhaps you can exchange with other answer. Quizá la usaste en otra respuesta y podrías intercambiar, right? What would it be?
who has already gone.
Okay, good. Yes, it works also here. It's like, mi hermana ya ha ido a la cama, ¿no? Ya se ha ido a la cama. It could be a dormir. This one,
He
then we can change, right? We can change. Who? What would
he
it be?
who has he meet.
Okay, met, right? All right, good. With who, we have two options, right? Como vimos ayer, tenemos dos opciones con who. Cuando who es sujeto y cuando su who es objeto. En este caso podría ser objeto, right? Who has he met recently? ¿A quién? ¿No? Aquí se traduce. ¿A quién él ha conocido recientemente? Right? It could work, right? She, that book yet.
She hasn't read.
Good, just this one. This verb in past is going to be read.
Read. Read. Read.
Exactly, very good. She hasn't read that book yet. Great. They, for a long time.
Have
Have.
la imagen. La imagen no la veo.
What could it be? What do you say?
Have walked.
All right. Because of the picture seems to be okay. And because of the complement. They have walked for a long time. ¿No? Por un largo tiempo. All right. And we have one more question, Gil. This one.
Where where
What do you say? There's only one missing,
mm,
right? So I'm going to help you. We use that, right? So check. Has had, check. Has he met, check. Has rained, check. Hasn't read, check. Have lost, check. Have walked, check. Haven't played, right? You use that one. And haven't you called? So the only one missing here is
have,
this one. Exactly, right? And also because of the structure, it's inverted. So have you been? It works for questions, right? Where have you been this week? ¿Dónde has estado? Right? Been means ser o estado. Entonces, significa estado o it will be ser o estar o sido, right? Sido o estado is the meaning of being. Let's check. Let's check if it works. There you go. All right, so it's very important. It has rained. Third person has rained. Past, right? Negative, haven't, hasn't, played. I would have, right? I, we, you, they have. He, she, it has. Who, why, where, questions. En el caso de who tenemos otra opción, ¿verdad? Pero acá no aplica porque tenemos un sujeto ya. Entonces funciona como un ¿a quién? ¿A quién ha él conocido recientemente? Who has he met recently? Why haven't you called me? ¿Por qué no me has llamado? Right? Paul has had, third person. My sister has, third person. She hasn't, third person. This one is always going to be read in past. So we have some time, I think. Yes, we have 3 minutes. In these 3 minutes, let's try to answer as much as we can here, please, Gilbert. Here you have to tell me the right answer. She called
has,
us. There you go. This one over here.
haven't.
There you go.
Try. Has.
There you go.
The boy has.
All right, let's analyze.
Plural have.
Exactly. Good. Boys have. There you go. This one.
She hasn't. Has not. Hasn't.
There you go.
Where have.
Oh, all right. So I'm going to help you. You say have, but if you analyze the subject, analicemos el sujeto es un yo, un
Yo.
tú.
Oh. Has.
Sería como un ella. Yes, exactly. Right? It will be more like she, right? Your aunt, she. This one.
Has.
There you go. So the past participle of see, seen.
Has.
There you go. Your hasn't been, no ha estado, no ha sido. In this case, no ha estado en el banco, right? Hasn't been to the bank.
Children has.
All right. And in this one also, children is plural, right? Child, singular, children, plural.
Haven't.
There you go. Good. The children haven't worked today. Los niños no han trabajado hoy. Quizás no sé qué tenían que hacer, pero haven't in this case, right? Plural. My parents.
Haven't.
All right. We have plural. Yes. Right. So good.
My friend has.
There you go. Good.
Has. Your
All
brother.
right.
Have.
There you go.
Haven't.
All right.
Have.
All right, because this is the subject, right? You. All right.
Has.
Right. Ha tomado, right? Drunk with you. Good. And the last one, let's make that this the last one.
Have.
All right. You say this one have?
Have.
All right.
Yes.
If we check that one, it's going to be wrong, it says. Why? Because daughter, it's only one, right? Mi hija, my daughter, right? So it's going to be my daughter has just had dinner, ¿no? Mi hija acaba de, ¿no? Acaba de cenar, right? It's like that. Okay, good. That's going to be it, Gilbert. I think you know this very well. Just be careful, solamente ten un poco de cuidado con esos
Mm.
sustantivos irregulares y con los sujetos que son un poco variables, ¿no? Como your aunt, tu tía, your son, tu hijo, or only anything like that. Do you have any questions to finish, Gilbert? Let me know, please.
No.
Okay, perfect. That's it then for today, Gilbert. Thanks for being here today, and see you tomorrow in class. Bye bye.
Hi, Luis.
Hello, good evening, Angeles. How are you? Is everything okay?
Yes, thank you.
Great, great to know, Angeles. So as always, we're going to start working. We have today, well, the last conversation, so we're going to take advantage of this time. First, we have a very simple practice. Remember that we're learning about the present perfect, right? And the present perfect is a new tense that we learned yesterday. I'm sharing my screen as I always do. And we're going to start with this that is very simple, Angeles. You only need to tell me what is the correct auxiliary according to the sentence that you have over here, right? You need to take a look at the subject, and of course, all the sentences are going to be in present perfect. So let's begin, please. What is the correct option over here?
She has called us.
Okay, there you go. What is the base form of called, Angeles?
Only call.
Only call, right? Good. Thank you. What about this one?
I haven't eaten lunch yet.
There you go. Perfect. And what is the base form of this one? Eaten?
Eat.
Eat, right? There you go. Thank you. This one over here.
The train have just arrived. No. Has
All right.
just arrived.
Has. There you go, right? And with regular verbs, perhaps we're going to skip, right? So it means that the main is going to be arrive only, right? I'm only going to ask then the irregular verbs. What about this one?
The boys have visited the city.
Very good, right? As we have a T, then we can make the E notice in this case, right? So visited. There you go. What about this?
She hasn't taken an umbrella.
Good.
What
What
is
is the
umbrella?
umbrella? Is what you use, for example, when it's raining, right? When it's raining and you don't want to get wet, you use an umbrella to cover yourself, right?
Yes.
All right. What is the base form of taken, Angeles?
Only take.
Take. Good. Very good. What about this one?
Where have your aunt gone?
All right. So you say have, right?
Yes.
All right. So let's check. It says that it's incorrect. Why do you believe this is incorrect, Angeles? Let's analyze the question once again. Right? This is where then you have this is the subject.
Aunt.
Right? So it's going to be like she, right? And if it's like she, then it's going to be has, right? So where has your aunt gone? Why? Because your aunt is she. She is third person, and we always use has with third person, right? Good. Two more, please, Angeles. This one over here.
He has seen her this morning.
Okay, very good. What is the base form of seen, Angeles?
Only see.
See, there you go. And the last one of this exercise.
George hasn't been to the bank.
There you go, right? Good. So I think we're very good with this one. I'm going to update it for the next one. You did it great. I think you have very good knowledge. So we're going to try to increase the, let's say, difficulty just a little bit. 12 questions. You have more options, Angeles, and you need to tell me what is the best option for you. All right, this one over here. Let's start. Which one here, Angeles? A, B, C, or D?
Why have you eaten so much rice today?
Okay, have you eaten? There you go. Good. The next one, this one over here.
They haven't forgotten.
All right. The last one, right?
Yes.
Okay. Good. Very good. What about this one over here?
Mom. Uh, Mom is like mom.
Yes, in this case it is.
And has never driven.
Okay, good. And this is going to be only like driven, right? So you say in the first one?
Yes.
All right, good. There you go, right? So yes, third person has, and this one is going to be driven, right? So we have drive, drove, and driven. Good, very good. What about this one over here?
You haven't bought the train tickets.
All right, so you say B, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's check. It is incorrect. Why? Why could it be? My advantage over here and my, let's say, advice is that buy is irregular. So what would it be?
Haven't bought.
Exactly. Good. So buy and this in the past participle and the simple past of buy, bought, right? Good. What about this?
She has not ridden a horse before.
Okay, good. And as a previous one, this
Right.
E in this case is going to be like
Ridden.
E only. There you go. Good. Very good. So you say this one. Great. She hasn't ridden. This one over here. This is a question.
Right. Has your dad written the letter?
Okay, good. And this one, it's going to play the same. So we're going to learn that characteristic exactly. If you have double consonant, most of the case is going to be like the Spanish vowel. So good, written. There you go. This one over here.
The woman then the woman hasn't ridden.
All right, so you say B, right? Or
No.
this one, no, this one, right? Hasn't written.
Yeah.
This is what you're saying. All right, let's check. Why? In this case, read doesn't change in the spelling. Only the pronunciation changes. It's read, read, read. All right, that's the conjugation. So what would it be?
The first hasn't read.
There you go. Good. Right. So the only thing that changes there, Angeles, is the pronunciation from read to read. Read is simple past and read is past participle. Good. What about this one?
See?
All right, let's check. And again, flew in this case is going to be only the simple past because we have fly, flew, and flown. So what do you say with that one?
Has your wife ever flown?
Let's check. There you go, right? So fly, flew, flown. We have a similar verb to that one so that you can memorize that easily, Angeles. Known. What is the simple past of known, right? I know you. I don't know. That verb, know. What is the simple past of know, Angeles?
New.
New, exactly. And what is the past participle?
New.
It's going to be like this. If you see, know, new, known, right? So some verbs, some irregular verbs have the same pattern. So it's known, new, EW, and known, OWN. The same with fly. Fly, flew, EW, flown, OWN. right? So you can memorize those two verbs together, all right? In the next one, over here.
Have you seen her lately?
Lately, all right? So you're saying this one, right? Letter A, is that correct?
Yes.
All right, there you go, good. So we have see, saw, seen, you know that one, very good. Two more, we have two or three more.
Too much coffee. How much coffee have you drank? A.
All right, so you say letter A. Let's check. Correct. Good and great. You have great pronunciation over there because most people mispronounce these two words, right? This is drink and this is drunk. And this is going to be all right? Drank. Have you drank? Good. This one over here.
The movie has begun.
All right, so you say letter A, right?
No.
This one
Letter
over
D.
here. Letter B. All right, let's analyze.
No.
Right.
Letter D.
Oh, letter D. All right, sorry, it was my mistake. There you go. Okay, good. Very good. Sorry, it was my mistake. Very good. So yes, the only thing is going to be that U is going to be pronounced as A, right? So it's going to be has begun. All right, so we have this began, it began, and it began. Good. And the last one. What do you say about this one, Angeles?
Who have stolen my bike?
All right.
The
You're
store?
saying this one?
Yes.
All right, so let's check. So what's happening here? Something interesting is happening. Remember when we were learning about who? When who is the subject, who has to be conjugated as third person, right? So let's try that one. If you say stole or stolen, you say the stolen. Let's try this one over here, and there you go, right? So whenever you have who as part of your question, Angeles, if you don't use a subject and who is the subject, the verb has to be conjugated always in third person, all right, with has or likes, whatever makes the third person. That's it. I don't know if you have any questions. We are just on time. Let me know if you have any question related to this topic or whatever other thing you want to mention, Angeles, please.
No, teacher, thank you.
Okay, that's it then for today's practice. Tomorrow is going to be the final class. We're going to practice all the tenses that we know so far, Angeles, and you're going to be ready for taking the test, which you can take tomorrow or Saturday as maximum. All right?
Ok. Luis, una cosita.
Sí, dime.
Te cuento que yo ya viajo el día lunes y bueno, ahorita estoy como loca con los últimos detalles de mi viaje. Entonces, no sé si voy a poder entrar mañana, quizá pida permiso justo para el día de mañana, porque como es el último día hábil de la semana, tengo que hacer varios pendientes todavía.
No hay ningún problema, Ángeles. Tú tienes la grabación ahí para ti, la ves cuando puedas, pero tú tienes que saber que es un repaso de los tiempos verbales más que todo. Creo que tú conoces ya sobre eso, Ángeles, así que no hay problema. Pero solamente te recomiendo que no te descuides. El examen ya va a ser designado mañana, que termines todo lo pendiente para mañana, que es la quinta unidad, el examen que va a ser asignado hasta el día sábado, y con eso estaríamos bien, Ángeles, no habría ningún problema.
Perfecto, muchísimas gracias, Luis. Y bueno, si es que ya no nos vemos a mi retorno, muchas gracias por todo. Realmente ha sido un increíble profesor. Muchas gracias.
Gracias a ti, Ángeles. Gracias por ese comentario y espero que alguna vez podamos coincidir nuevamente. Bye, bye, Ángeles.
Bye, Luis.
Hello, good evening, Adriana. How are you?
Hi, teacher.
Is everything okay?
Yes, teacher, also okay.
Okay, there you go. So we're going to practice present perfect again. So we have to learn about this tense. which is not that hard, but it's important to see how you're doing, all right, to learn even more with you. So I'm sharing my screen as always. This is the first part of the practice, Adriana. You have to tell me what is the auxiliary that I have to use for this present perfect sentence. So what is the best option over here, Adriana?
Has, teacher.
All right, so you're going to be telling me which one is, all right? The next one.
Haven't.
Haven't, there you go.
Have.
All right, this one, right, you say?
Yes, have.
All right, so it says it's incorrect. Why? Why do you believe it's incorrect? If you analyze, it says the train, right? The train is it.
Has. Yes. Has.
Right? So third person. This one over here.
Have.
There you go, plural. This one.
She has. Where have.
All right, let's analyze. It says wrong. Why? Why do you believe so? If you see, it says your aunt, right? And your aunt is
Yes, yes. Has.
exactly, right? It's like, where has she gone? This
Has.
one over here. There you go. Two more, because I think you know this one. This one over here.
George has. George has.
There you go. And the last one. Be careful with the subject.
The children haven't.
There you go. Exactly. Because children is always plural, right? No S needed. There you go. Good. Easy. This, not all of them, but again, you have subject, you have complement, and you have a picture. You have to select the best option. Which one is it over here, Adriana?
It has rained.
There you go. What about this one? It's number 3. I and my keys.
I have lost my keys.
There you go. Then I'm skipping to this one. Why and me? This is question.
Why haven't you called?
All right. Let's skip to this one. My sister to bed. So there's a little bit more. Okay.
My sister. My sister have walked.
All right.
No, my sister has already gone.
There you go. And the last one, this one over here. They for a long time. And this is the picture.
They have worked for a long time.
There you go. So let's check those ones that we answered. Good. I think that the ones we answered are correct. Yes. It has rained. Correct. Have lost my keys. Correct. Haven't you called me? Has already gone to bed. Yes. And have walked. Very good. We have one more practice at the end, and it's going to be this one. But let me delete those ones. All right. This is the next one. And it's a little bit more difficult, let's say, but I think you're going to be able to do it. Now you have more options. Which is the best option here at the end?
Why has you much rice today? Why have you eaten so much rice today?
All right. Is it letter B that you said? This one, right, Adriana?
Has you ate?
Has you, and letter D. All right, so let's analyze. And it says no. Let's analyze. No. We are in present perfect, right? In present perfect, we need
eaten. Has you eaten?
This one over here. All right. And it says, but it says incorrect again. Why would it be? All right. I'm going to help you here. Why? Because you is the subject, right? The main subject. It means that the only possible options are B and C, right? Have. Next, whenever we have or has, we need the past participle, right? Ate is the simple past. So no, we need the participle eaten. It means the only possible option, because also this, even if this is simple past, it will be incorrect because we don't use has or simple past, right? Always have. There you go. The next one. What do you say over here?
Present perfect. They have not forgotten. Be teacher.
All right, perfect. Sorry, my microphone was off. There you go. B. Yes. So they have negative forgotten. That's the participle form. Great. Mom, right? Like mom, like mother, my mother.
Be teacher.
All right. So let's analyze if it's B. There you go. Has never driven. Right. Now, besides answering these questions, I'm going to ask about the base form of some verbs, not all of them. This one over here.
The first one, teacher.
All right, this one you say, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's analyze. The only mistake here, and I can help you, by is an irregular verb. It's not regular.
The teacher.
All right, you say the. There you go, exactly, right? So we have by, but.
Cierto.
Right? This one over here.
B.
All right, you say B. Good. Now I'm going to ask you just to practice also pronunciation, Adriana. How do you pronounce this verb?
Right.
Very close. Whenever you have double D, it's going to be more like E, right? Instead of written, it's going to be written, right? Reading. There you go. Good. This one over here, and try to read the option as well, please.
The letter you that you I wrote as you that written as you have you that be teacher.
All right. There you go. Let's read just to practice, please, the entire question, Adriana.
Sorry, teacher.
All right. Yes, let's read to practice, please, Adriana. Read the entire question. This and this.
You're that right.
And this one, again, double consonant, so it's going to be E. Written. Exactly. Good. There you go. Written or reading. Great. Has your dad written the letter? The next one.
The woman C, teacher.
All right, let me check. C, there you go. And how do you read this?
Hasn't read.
Okay, again, very close. Remember, read is only in base form. Read, simple past, read, and past participle, read, right? So it's going to be hasn't read, because this stays in the past participle, right? So like the color, read. This one over here.
No, C, teacher.
Right? C, right?
Yes, C.
Okay, let's analyze. It says no. And why? Take a look at the subject. Is the subject you or is the subject she?
She.
Right?
The. No. A. The
A.
first one.
There you go. Correct. Exactly. So third person always with has and the verb in the participle form flown. Right? Good. This one over here, please.
Calculate. Have you seen so seen so see teacher.
All right. Let's check. It says no. Why? In this case, the subject is you. You is always with have.
Have you seen? Have you saw? Have you seen?
So which one is it?
No estoy segura del verbo. A teacher.
All right. And it's going to be seen actually, right? Because it's going to be exactly, right? It's always seen, saw, simple past, and seen, the past participle, right? And always the conjugation with you. Good. We have two more. This one, please.
How much coffee today? How much coffee have you drink? Room? Drink, drank, room. How much coffee have you drunk today? A teacher.
All right. There you go. Correct. So it's going to be drink, drank, and drank, right? It's you, but it's pronounced like right? Drank. Great. Very good. This one over here.
The movie, please be quiet. Has begun. The movie have the teacher.
This one?
Yes. C
All
or
right.
D.
All right, exactly. If we analyze, you're telling me this, but if we analyze the
D.
movie, it's exactly, right? Third person. There you go. So again, the same, right? Began with a and began. Exactly. So this is more like a, began. This is more like a, began. Good.
Sí, este es mi método para memorizar verbos, las
It's great.
vocales.
But it's good. It's good. If it helps you, then it's great. And very good. This is the last one.
My bike. Have stolen. C teacher.
All right.
No, D has no. B has stolen.
There you go. Correct. Who is always conjugated as third person, right? Who has stolen. Very good. That's it, Adriana. That's today's practice. I don't know if you have any questions related to present perfect or any questions about the contents, Adriana. Let me know, please.
No, teacher.
Great. Then that's going to be it for today, Adriana. Remember, tomorrow is the last class, the last practice with all the tenses, and tomorrow the last and the final test is going to be assigned. All right?
Okay.
Thank you for being here today. Have a good night and see you tomorrow, Adriana. Bye-bye.
See you tomorrow, teacher.
Hello, good evening, Joanna. How are you? Is everything okay?
Hello, teacher. Good evening.
Hello. All right. Let's begin with today's practice, Joanna. We are practicing present perfect, right? Present perfect. I have gone, she has gone, or I have seen, she has seen, right? So we have two important words, have or has, and the verb in the past participle, right? And the verb in the past participle. To practice that, Joanna, I'm sharing my screen, and again, we're going to practice first the auxiliaries. You're going to tell me if I have to use have or has for this sentence, all right? So for this one, in this case, Joanna, what do we use? She called us, have or has?
She has called us.
Good. Remember, this is going to be more like us instead of us, us. Good. She has called us. Great. This one,
I haven't eaten lunch yet.
very good. My corrections over here, only eaten lunch, right? Eaten lunch. Good. Very good. Haven't eaten lunch. This one,
The train has just arrived.
there you go. And that more like a train, right? Good. The train has just arrived, correct? What about this one?
The boys have visited the city.
Okay, very good. That was very good, right? No mistakes there. Great. The next one.
She hasn't taken an umbrella.
There you go. Good. Right? Hasn't taken an umbrella. And one more, the last one. Be careful here with the subject.
Okay. Where has your aunt gone?
Very good. Great. Great. No mistakes in terms of auxiliaries. Good job, Joanna. Now we're going to the second part of the practice. And actually, no, it's going to be this one. This is also for have or has. Let's work with this one directly. Here you have a picture, Joanna, a subject, it, and a complement, a lot. So I'm going to show you options. All these options. Tell me what is the best option here, Joanna. You have again a picture, the subject, and the complement. What is the best option?
Has rained a lot.
Good. Just the pronunciation, that I is going to be more like a rained, right?
Rained.
Rained. There you go. Good. It has rained a lot. Correct. This one over here.
We haven't played tennis.
Good, exactly. And that I like a, right? Played. Good. We haven't played tennis. Now, we're not going to work all of them, no trabajar todos, just some of them because we're going to practice something else. So this one, this question, Joanna, why me? Question mark.
Why haven't you called me?
There you go, very good. Why haven't you called me? Then this one also, this is interesting. Paul and an accident. What could it be?
Paul has had an accident.
There you go. And only one more, all right, one more. This one, where?
Where has he met this week?
All right. This one, let's analyze. All right, we're going to check. Let's check this together. 40 it says. So these ones are correct. Very good. It has rained. Yes. We haven't played. Why haven't you called me? Yes. Paul has had an accident. Yes, right? Paul ha tenido un accidente. But here it says where, ¿dónde? Has he met? ¿Dónde él ha conocido esta semana? Right? But no, ¿dónde él ha conocido? No hay contexto. So it should be something different. What do you think? A different option over here. Sorry, this one.
Okay. Where have walked this week?
All right, if we try this one, si intentamos este, nos está faltando algo. No tenemos sujeto, tenemos que tener un sujeto, ¿no? Con where, el orden es WH, auxiliary have or has, subject, ¿no? Entonces nos falta ahí un sujeto. Solamente hay 3 posibilidades acá. Una ya lo usaste, haven't you called, y otra que lo intentaste también, pero tampoco da para esa pregunta. Solamente hay una más que sirve para preguntas acá. ¿Cuál será? What would it be?
Where have you been this week?
There you go, exactly. Let's check, just in case. There you go, right? Where have you been this week? Es una pregunta muy común en inglés. ¿Dónde has estado esta semana? Right? Been is be, ser o estar. Been, sido o estado. Where have you been? ¿Dónde has estado? Great. Now we have one more. We're not going to practice all of them, no vamos a alcanzar quizá todos, pero vemos lo posible, Joanna. You have more options, A, B, C, D. For this question, why so much rice today? Which one is the correct one, Joanna? Aquí tienes que pensar bien, analizar bien el sujeto con su conjugación y también elegir el verbo correcto. What do you say?
Why have you eaten so much rice today?
All right. Is it A, letter A?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. Correct. Very good. You, subject, you have. Always you have, right? So have you. Eat, ate, eaten. Yes, eaten is the participle. What about this one?
They haven't forgotten. No, forgot.
All right, so you see B. That's what you're saying, right? Okay,
Yes.
let's check. And actually, no, the one you were saying was correct. Lo que estabas diciendo está correcto. So, forgot es el simple past, es el pasado simple. Pero el pasado participio que necesitamos acá es forgotten, right? Olvidado. La diferencia esta significa olvidé, olvidó. Eso significa he olvidado, hemos olvidado, right? Good. Forgotten. What about the next one, Joanna?
Teacher, how do you say moon in Spanish? No, no.
Mom is like saying ma, right? Ma. It's for your mother, right?
Okay. Moon has never dropped.
All right, so what letter? A, B, C, or D? If I'm correct, you're saying B, right?
B.
All right, so let's analyze. And it's going to happen the same as the previous one, right? So it's drive, drove, and driven. All right, driven is the past participle, es el pasado participio. Pero si te das cuenta, cambia un poquito la pronunciación. No es drive, it is driven. All right, so let's check this one with mom. And if it's u, but you read this as Joanna also, mom, right? Mom has never driven to Spain before. The next one. What about this one, Joanna?
You haven't bought the train ticket?
All right, so B, you're saying B, haven't bought. So let's analyze. And in this case, again, don't worry because of this, no te preocupes por esto. Justamente también es la lógica de esta práctica. No esperando que sepan los verbos, sino más bien que veamos. Y esta práctica va a ayudar a que recuerden. Recuerda entonces hace ratito los verbos que viste. Forget, olvidar, forgot, olvidé, forgotten, olvidado. Drive, conducir, drove, conducí, manejé, driven, right? Que sería conducido o manejado. Y aquí, buy, comprar, bought. Entonces, buy es irregular. Las dos formas del pasado de buy son con bought. Buy, bought, bought. Comprar, compré, comprado. Right? So it would be you haven't bought. Right? As comprar. There you go. So memorize this verb. Bought. The next one, please, Joanna.
She has not ridden a horse before.
Okay, right, a horse, right? Good. So you're saying has not ridden. Let's check. Correct. Exactly. It's because it's right, montar. Rode, monté. Ridden, montado. Right? She has not ridden a horse before means ella no ha montado un caballo antes. So that's great. Ridden. Correct. This one over here, Joanna.
Has your dad written the letter?
There you go. Let's check this one, right? Has your dad written the letter? Let's check. Yes, good. Has, because your dad is he, third person, right? Tercera persona, correct. Has your dad written? Why? Because we know write, wrote, simple past, written, past participle, correct. Good. Well, we are on time. We're going to finish here, Joanna. You did it good. Ya lo hicimos súper bien. Los verbos es algo que recién vamos a empezar a memorizar. Así que esta era la intención, conocer verbos. Ya conoces algunos. Entonces hay que irnos siempre al participio, ¿verdad, Joanna? Cuando vemos algunos como wrote o drove, entonces vamos a pensar que debe haber una forma más. Written, driven, written, and so on and so forth. Do you have any questions to finish, Joanna? Let me know, please.
No, teacher.
Very good. That's going to be it for today then, Joanna. Remember, tomorrow is the last day of classes. Tomorrow we have the final exam. Well, we have one more lesson, and after the lesson, I'm going to assign the final test, all right? That's it then, Joanna. Have a good night and see you tomorrow in class.
Good night, teacher. See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye, good night. Hello, good evening, Betsy. How are you?
Hi, teacher. Good evening. Fine.
Hello, good evening. All right, Betsy. So let's practice. We have some minutes left. Ya tenemos todavía algunos minutos de lo que es la reserva. Aprovechémoslo pues, para practicar un poco el tiempo que hemos aprendido. Bueno, que es el present perfect. I'm going to share my screen. And we're going to practice with these exercises, Betsy. In these exercises, you need to tell me the following. You are going to tell me the correct auxiliary, Betsy. For example, this is the sentence, right? She called us. And you need to tell me if it's going to be have or if it's going to be has. All right? So what about
Okay.
this one, Betsy? Which one is the correct, have or has?
Has, teacher?
There you go. This one over here.
Um, mm, haven't.
All right, let's check. And remember, this is going to be eaten, right? Third person. No, it's okay. Estamos muy bien. So we have eaten, which is the participle form, right? Eat, ate, eaten. I haven't eaten lunch yet. Correct. This one over here.
They drank. Teachers are it. Have, teacher?
This one, let's check. It says it's incorrect. Remember, the train is like una cosa, ¿verdad? El tren. So it's third person. It.
Yes, yes. Has.
Right? It would be has. So the train has just arrived, no? El tren acaba de llegar. Good. This one over here.
Have, teacher? Have.
There you go. Good. Boys, plural, so have. Great.
Should taken. Hasn't, teacher?
There you go. Exactly. Anytime you see he, she, it, it's going to be has. Correct. She hasn't, he hasn't, it hasn't, the party hasn't, the institute hasn't, Bolivia hasn't, right? So, cualquier cosa que es tercera persona, hasn't. Good. She hasn't taken, right? Taken is the participle. Take, took, taken, right? Tomado. She has taken an umbrella. Ella ha tomado un paraguas. Good. This one over here, this is a question, Betsy. Where?
Have, teacher?
All right, let's check. It says it's incorrect. Why? Because we have your aunt, right? It means she, tu tía, right? Your aunt is not you. Es tercera persona porque es como she. Y cada que va a ser tercera persona, your aunt, it means it's going to be has, right? Where has your aunt gone? Es como preguntar de otra manera. Where has she gone? ¿No? ¿Dónde ha ella ido? So, has. This one over here, what do you say?
Has, teacher?
There you go. And one more, the last one, Betsy. This one, George.
Hasn't, teacher?
Hasn't. There you go. Good. So that was a practice with the auxiliary verbs. Esa era la práctica con esos verbos auxiliares. Es muy importante, ¿no? Reconocer la diferencia. Más que todo depende solo del sujeto. ¿Ya? Esa primera parte. Ahora tengo esto que implicaría un pequeño reto. Este de acá. En el que ya no solamente tienes que decirme el auxiliar, sino también la conjugación del verbo, ¿no? Y la conjugación del auxiliar también, ¿no? Por ejemplo, ver si es have or has, y al mismo tiempo ver si es eaten o ate, depende del sujeto y depende justamente del contexto. So this is number one, Betsy. Which one is the correct option? A, B, C, or D? What do you say?
It's much right today. Did teacher?
All right, so let's check D, revisemos. And
Uh,
it says no. Why? ¿Por qué estaría fallando? Ya, y aquí ayudo. Y justamente esto no es para que lo hagamos perfecto. Mi intención de hacer estos de acá es que más bien empezamos a memorizar verbos, que es muy importante para de este punto para adelante. ¿Por qué? Tenemos que trabajar ahora con los verbos que llamamos participio, ¿verdad? Pasado participio. So, eaten. Si vemos it y vemos directamente have, que es presente perfecto, automáticamente si vemos aquí have, has, y hay un verbo después, la única opción siempre va a ser la tercera conjugación del verbo, eaten, ¿no? Y para eso tenemos que memorizar esa tercera línea. Por ejemplo, tenemos ate, no, it's okay, eat, comer, ate, que es el pasado, comí, eaten, que es comido, ¿no? Y cuando sea que tengamos have, siempre va a ser la tercera. Y en este caso, como es present perfect, toditos van a necesitar la tercera conjugación. So, if we have that one, this is going to be right. ¿Por qué sería este? Have you. La conjugación de have aquí estaba perfecta, sí. Pero ate nunca lo usamos, sino siempre eaten. All right, la tercera conjugación. Y vamos a aprender juntos. Quizás de acá varios verbos no vamos a conocer, pero es la intención también de esto, ver esos verbos. The next one, two. What do you say here, Betsy?
okay. Limited time. Forgotten. B teacher? Oh.
What do you say? You say B. Let's try with B. And yes, it is correct. Why? They have, correct? And then you have forget, olvidar. Forgot, olvidé, olvidaste. Forgotten, olvidado. So yes, anytime you have has, forgotten. Good, very good. This one over here, please, Betsy.
Montes. A.
Let's check if it's A, and there you go. Correct. So mom, third person has. Yes. Drive, base verb. Drove, simple past. Driven is the past participle. All right, so driven. Correct. The next one, please, Betsy.
Trained stickers. B.
Let's check. And there you go. Correct. Buy is the base form, right? Comprar, buy. And the two forms of past of buy are bought and bought. The same, right? Good. Haven't bought. Just to practice, let's repeat these, please, Betsy. Read that one. All right, let's read to practice, please, Betsy.
Haven't bought.
Good. Haven't bought. Good. Let's do the same with this one, the previous ones. Let's read this one as well, please, Betsy.
Has never driven.
And this is going to be more like E, driven.
Driven.
Only, exactly. Good. Has never driven. This one.
Haven't forgotten.
Good. And this one is only
Forget.
like, no, it's okay. Forgotten. Forgotten is very good.
Okay.
Haven't forgotten. Very good. This one.
Have you eaten?
There you go. All right. So we're good. We're good. Let's work. I think we're not going to have anyone else here. So this one, number 5, please. 2 more at least. Dos más, Betsy.
Okay.
This one. What do you say about this one?
Has not tried that. A.
Then you say A, all right? Let's check. Correct. Third person, she has. Right, base form. Wrote, simple past. Written, the participle. So let's read this, please, Betsy.
Has not ridden.
Good, exactly. It's like she has not ridden a horse before. Ella no ha montado un caballo antes. Good. And the last one, please, Betsy. ¿No? Y como vemos acá, son las expresiones que les estaba comunicando ayer, ¿no? Before, antes. The last one, please.
Later. Okay. A.
All right, so you say A. Let's check if it's A. There you go. Good. Your dad, he, third person with has. And write, base form, wrote, simple past, written, that's the past participle. Read this, please, Betsy.
Has your dad written?
Written, correct. Very good. Entonces, ¿qué era la práctica de hoy más que todo, Betsy? Reconocer que en este tiempo que hemos aprendido, have, has y el verbo, implica que siempre tengamos en cuenta que el verbo que vamos a usar es siempre su última conjugación. Y hay un patrón, si te das cuenta, en la mayoría. Written, mira cómo termina ese en, written, written. Hay unos que cambian bastante. But, pero luego volvemos a driven, right? Driven, forgotten, and eaten, right? So they're not that different, no son tan diferentes. Hay elementos que los hacen parecidos, que los hacen fáciles tal vez de recordar. Y es importante memorizar tal vez verbos por grupos. Los que terminan en EN, los que tienen conjugaciones diferentes, o incluso los que ya son regulares y no cambian, Betsy. Entonces yo te recomiendo que por tu parte los verbos que tú uses personalmente, ya más, los puedas ir viendo en una lista para ver su conjugación y cuando llegue el momento, conjugarlos directamente. ¿Ok? That's going to be it, Betsy. Eso va a ser todo. No sé si tienes alguna duda respecto a este avance, respecto a lo de mañana, que ya va a ser la última clase, y el examen final también, que va a ser hasta el día sábado. ¿Alguna duda o pregunta, Betsy? ¿Me vas a dar, por favor?
No, teacher, solamente que lo que usted recomendó igual es que creo ver la lista, ¿no? Una lista de los participios en pasado, pero tiene claro tiene que ver, depende si son regulares o irregulares, ¿no? Porque esa es
Exacto.
la diferencia, ¿no?
Conmigo mañana en la práctica, mañana vamos a practicar todos los tiempos verbales que conocemos hasta ahora, presente, pasado, futuro. Yo
Ujú.
les voy a mostrar una lista completa de verbos, ¿ya? Pero mi
Ok.
recomendación más que eso es
Ujú,
que ustedes trabajen su propia lista porque no conviene que memoricen verbos que nunca en su vida usan o van a usar, ¿no? Que no son
ujú,
coherentes de memorizar.
ujú.
Mejor primero usar bien esa parte de la memoria para trabajar con verbos que realmente nos usamos bastante, pero mañana en esa lista ustedes escogerán qué verbos les conviene usar. De esa lista usarán la forma base a veces, el
Ujú,
simple past, que es este de acá, ¿verdad? El simple past sería drove, o
ujú,
el participio que sería driven. Eso lo
ujú.
vamos entonces mañana. Betsy, según eso y las prioridades que tengan ustedes, eligen qué verbos deciden memorizar a la larga. ¿Ok?
Ok, teacher.
Great. Y de los regulares no habría prácticamente nada que memorizar, ¿no? Porque en realidad es lo mismo los regulares en el simple past y en el
Ujú,
participle, ¿no? Entonces eso prácticamente se repite. Eso sería entonces todo, Betsy. Yo te estaría esperando mañana para lo que sería la última clase. Y
ujú.
además recuerda, mañana termina el plazo para terminar las actividades de la unidad 5 y hasta el día sábado va a ser el examen final.
Ok,
Bueno.
teacher. Ah, teacher, una consulta. El horario, teacher, se mantiene del que tenía de las 9. Lo que pasa es que, aparte que un poco siempre cuesta ingresar por el Zoom, pero como estaba con otro horario, pero escuché en la clase que dijo usted también de que se mantenía el horario, que no empezaba de 7:40, sino y 45, creo, ¿no? Entonces a mí me tocaba a las 9, ¿no? Pero claro que entré un
Sí.
poco más después de las 9.
Sí, no, yo justamente comenté su administración, Betsy, porque yo les dije, además no conviene porque el anterior curso
Ujú.
termina y tendría que terminar 7:45 si quieren aprovechar el tiempo. Entonces yo les dije eso y me dijeron que lo iban a modificar. Tendrían que modificar este último, pero nos van a verificar eso el día lunes, Betsy. Yo también estoy esperando esa modificación, porque a mí
Ah,
tampoco
ya.
me conviene entrar antes.
Ah, perfecto, teacher. Ok,
Bueno,
gracias.
listo, no hay por qué, Betsy. Bye bye, see you tomorrow, Betsy.
See you, teacher.